Good afternoon and welcome back to Operation RCT. This is Imperial Japan for Turn 8. It is now January of 1940. Japan had 45 in the bank to spend. So with that, we're going to be spending 12 on a strategic bomber and then tanks, medium armor. So that'll be 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, one infantry gets us up to 45, and we'll just have one IPP remaining. Last turn we managed to achieve access to resources. That'll give us an additional strategic rail movement and additional strategic naval movement. So I just kind of remind myself of a couple of markers there. All right, let's get to tech. So we've got 3 tech dice to roll. We're going to roll for the same ones again. So here's some dice. All right, so we've got, what have we got? We've got a green dice for improved construction. We've got a black dice for airborne, so here, and the blue dice will be for large ship construction. All right. Let's see how we go. Our tech has been completely woeful in this game, so come on. And we get large ships and nothing else. So 1 out of 3 is better than none out of 3, I guess. So that takes us to stage 3 for large ships. Okay, combat. We don't have any combat moves this turn, but we do have a bunch of non-combat. So let's see if we can get the camera set up so we can see where we're going in the general vicinity. All right, so coming out of P50 will be 1 heavy cruiser. There's going to come 1 into I-12 and 2 into I-11. Fleet submarine from I-7 is going to come 1 into I-12. 1, is it 1? No, sorry, 1, 2 into I-11. So we have, sorry, 1 from, is that I-7? Yeah, sorry. 1 from I-7, 2 into I-12, 3 into I-11. Got there in the end. Whew. All right. From here, another heavy cruiser is going to come out of P50 and come 1 into I-12 and 2 into I-7. That's going to be there. All right. From P50, let's just deal with these ships here. We're going to come 1 down into P59 and collect 1 Marine, and then come around the corner to C zone, whatever that one is, I-13, I-12, so that's 3, and we're going to drop off a Marine in Sumatra. From C zone P50, we're going to come 1, actually we'll go this way. We're going to come 1 into P59, collect a Marine from Borneo, collect an infantry from Java. Oh gosh, can we not see that? Collect an infantry from Java, and then go into, so where was that? It was 1. So 1 into there, collect those troops, and oh man. Yep, and 2 into I-13. I-13, is that where I wanted to go? Sorry guys, I thought I had this. So it was there. 1, 2, yeah, 3. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we've come 1 out of P50, collected that infantry and Marine, 2 into, because we're coming out of that major port in Cochin, China, 2 back into P50, and 3 into I-12. Sorry to make that super clumsy. All right, I'm getting there slowly. All right, using the narrow crossing where we can move 1 non-combat, I'm going to move 1 infantry from Java into Sumatra. Okay, coming out of P59, we have a transport that's going to pick up 2 Marines from P59, come into P60, P61. Let's make sure I can... Sorry, from P59, I keep forgetting there's this C-zone here that I can get through. So I-13 to I-12. So that's going to be another naval transport that's going to end up in I-12. And another 2 Marines are going to end up in Sumatra. So we've got this nice mess in here. All right, so another transport is going to come out of P59, come 1 to P60. 1 to P60, collect the Marine from Lesser Sunda and Celebes, 2 into P59. And I don't think it can go any further because there's no major shipyards there. And drop them into Sumatra. So he will be in C-zone P59. So he started in P59, 1 into P60, collected those 2 units, and then 2 back into P59. So he's just essentially there. All right, I'm going to leave him off the card so I don't accidentally move him twice. All right. So from P51, we've got 1 destroyer that's going to come 1. Actually, no, disregard. We've got 1 destroyer in P52 that's going to collect 1 Marine and come 1 into P51, 2 into, so 1 into P52, sorry, starts in P52, 1 into P51, 2 into P60. Hang on, let me figure this out. I had this down. P62, 1, 2, 3. So, okay, so that destroyer is going to end up in P59 with that Marine, and that's going to be in Sumatra as well. Sorry about the confusion here, everyone. This destroyer out of P51 is going to come 1 into P60, 2 into P59, and 3 into I-13. All right, so what have I got left? Okay, from C-zone P59, the fleet itself, which consists now of 2 battleships, a battle cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers. So I'm going to leave the torpedo boat destroyer behind, so don't move that one. A fleet carrier and a light fleet carrier, and a transport. I'm going to come from P59, 1 into I-13, 2 into I-12. So that fleet is now there. All right. From P61, 1 destroyer is going to come 1 into I-13 and 2 into I-12, joining the fleet there. All right. From P61, 2 light cruisers are going to come 1 into I-13 and 2 into I-12. Actually, and then they will go 1 more into I-11. So there'll be two cruisers there with a heavy cruiser and a fleet sub. Righto. Right, Formosa. All right, so from P15, coming out of the major port will be the fleet carrier, which is going to come 1 into P32, 2 into P41, 3 into P50, and 4 into I-12. So that can reach there. joining the fleet. From P15, one heavy cruiser is going to come 1 into P32. That's major port. Yeah, good. P32. From P52, 2 fleet submarines are going to come back into P51. 2 coastal subs, I should say. 1 fleet sub is going to come 1, 2, 3 into P60. And the other fleet sub is going to come 1, 2 into P34. All right. Now, with the remaining torpedo boat destroyer, it's going to come 1, 2, and it's going to end up in P70 there. Out of Formosa, so where's my card for Formosa? 1 air transport and 1 paratrooper is going to come 1 out of P41, 2 into P50, 3 into Sumatra. So we're having a good old time in Sumatra, landing in Sumatra. All right. All right. All right. Coming out of Formosa is going to be a fighter and a tactical. They're going to come 1 into P41, 2 into P50, 3 into I-12. And it'll be a fighter and a tactical, and they'll be landing on the fleet carrier, as you do. Cool. Coming out of Formosa will be a fighter and a tactical, and they will come 1 out of P41, 2 into P50, and 3 into Sumatra. I'm going to need a card for sure. Okay, so that's Sumatra. All right, and P32. Okay, so we've got these 2 transports. They're not doing anything just yet. All right, so P32. So we're going to come 1 into P15 and collect 2 infantry, and then 2 back into P32 and go in port. But before we do that, we're going to drop 2 infantry into, Hunan. I think I know by now, all right? So the other transport, which hasn't moved, okay, is going to conduct a strategic naval movement and come 1 into P15, because we've got a major port there in Formosa, and it's going to collect a marine and an airborne. So it's 1 into P15, 2 into P32, 3 into P41, 4 into P50, and drop the marine and the infantry into Sumatra with this rather large party going on over here. All right. So that was that transport now in there. And it will go importing Cochin, China. All right, so that will go importing Cochin, China. Or, no, it can't, can it? No, does it? No, I think it can. Or, actually, because I've dumped troops in Sumatra, I think I'm required to stay there. Huh. Well, if I can go and port, I'll go and port in Cochin, China. If not, I have to think about what I'm doing with that transport. All right, well what I might do is alter this movement here of the heavy cruiser, and that can come further. So from P15, 1, 2, 3 into P50, and it can join that transport there, just in case I can't put it in port. I'm having a brain fart at the moment, so I'm not sure if I'm doing that correctly. All right, so from Rehe, we have an infantry and a artillery, and they are going to strategic rail to Shenxi. So they're there. From Honshu, 1 infantry is going to come down to Kyushu. Hopefully you can see that on camera. From Formosa, the seaplane is going to come 1 into P41, 2 into P50, 3 into P49 and land at that seaplane base in Borneo. It's going to hang out there. All right, from the Caroline Islands, 1 air transport is going to pick up 1 airborne, fly 1 into P53, 2 into P52, 3 into Dutch New Guinea, and land there with that airborne unit. All right. I'm pretty sure. Okay. All right, from here we'll go to place units, and then I'll do a quick recap and go from there. Sorry, it's taken 16 minutes already. All right, the strategic bomber will be placed in Kyushu. So it's going to be there. 1 medium armor will be in Rihe. So it's going into there. 2 medium armor will go into Nagasaki. Or not Nagasaki, Kyushu, I should say. And the other 2, actually, let's just put 4 medium armor into there. And the last infantry will go into Tokyo. All right. I'm going to have to make this a task force card. All right, let's do a recap of what's happened here, or what we've got going on. All right, so we have a torpedo boat destroyer in Sea Zone P70. In Dutch New Guinea, we have 1 airborne and 1 air transport that I just knocked over. Good job. Oh, God. It's chaos. All right. In the Caroline Islands, we have an infantry. Marshall Islands, we have a militia. In Bonin, militia. Volcano Islands, a militia. Sea Zone P34, a fleet sub. Tokyo has an infantry. Kyushu has, well, not Kyushu, Honshu. Honshu has 2 infantry. Kyushu has 2 infantry and 4 medium armor and a strategic bomber. Rihe has 1 medium armor. Suyon, no changes there. So there's 11 infantry, 5 cav, 1 mountain, 2 artillery, 1 motorized. Shenxi now has 3 infantry, 1 militia, and 1 artillery. Shangtung, 2 infantry. In Hunan, there is now 7 infantry and 1 artillery. In Sea Zone P32 in Port, there is 1 transport. In Sea Zone P50, there is 1 transport, and at sea with 1 heavy cruiser. In P59, there's a torpedo boat destroyer. There is a transport and also a destroyer. In Borneo, there is a seaplane. In Sea Zone I-13, there is 1 destroyer. In Sumatra, I'm going to put all this stuff on the card just to make life easy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. in C Zone I-12. Okay, in I-12 we've got 2 fleet carriers, each with a fighter and tactical. We have a light carrier with a fighter. Oh. We have 2 destroyers. We have 3 transports. We have 2 battleships, a battle cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers, and that's all in I-12. In P-51, we have 2 fleet subs. Now, in this jumbled mess here in Sumatra, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Marines, 3 airborne, 1 infantry, I said 3 airborne. We have a total of 1 fighter, 1 tactical, 1 air transport. That's all, and 1 artillery. I think that's right. Yep. I think that's everything. Yep, I think I've covered all of that. Sorry, went around the world. Oh, yep. C Zone I-11. I have 1 fleet submarine, 1 heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers. In C Zone I-7, we have a submarine and a heavy cruiser. That should be covered. I think that's everything. Just doubly make sure. All right. Actually, what we might do is also move 1 infantry out of Shantung, and that can join the stack there in Hunan. So that'll be another infantry. So that'll take us to 5, 6, 8 infantry, 1 artillery in that zone there in Hunan. Cool. All right. That should be everything. We're on 41, and we collect a further 5, so we're 46 with 1 left over that we saved, so we'll have 47 IPP for next turn. All right, I'll turn it over to Global War Enthusiast and see what he does. Thanks for watching.